like Justin. He's just like this like very timid, meek, like he's like so a Christian comedian, and I'm thinking he's like a lot of your Christian comics. Like, what if he took a redhead, he's like in a blonde and a brunette, he mixed them, what do you get? I don't know, but I'm sure as heck hope it's Christian. He's like, I don't mean, he's like, sorry for the crazy language, I don't mean to say heck or redhead. He's like, I don't like to say.
Last but certainly not least, one of my all-time favorites, Mr. John Daws.
Yeah, they say the token old man for last. That way if I died or fell asleep before the end of the show, they didn't have to change the role or schedule anything. Actually, my name is John Daws. I'm the president and CEO of the BBN, the Baby Boomers Network. Hey, we had to have our own channel like everybody else. You know, we're fixing to retire. Got to do something besides play golf and support the local hookers. Yeah. Baby boomers divided into two groups. You got the one group that they've been married at least 6 times or more, and then you got the other of us that have been married to the same woman our whole lives, or at least it feels that way. I'm in the latter group. Been married to the same woman for 36 years. And we have the same last name, and they don't have no fucking hyphen in it. This younger generation seems to think we're kind of mean and ugly to each other. I like to think of us as got to be brutally honest. Like the other night, I'm sitting on the couch flipping through the channels like old men do, and the wife comes in, plops down, and says, "What's on the TV, honey?" Dust. We got through watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Started toward bedroom. I said, "Hey, baby, we want to make a little love tonight?" She says, "No." And I said, "Well, is that your final answer?" And she goes, "Yes." I said, "Well, I'd like to phone a friend." But they can dish it out just as well. The other day I went down to Social Security applying for my retirement, and I got up there and I told the lady, I said, "I'm sorry, ma'am." I said, "I forgot my wallet. I'm going to have to go back home, get my driver's license." She says, "Oh, wait a minute." She said, "Open up your shirt." So I give her the old chest flash. She said, "Oh, all that silver hair all over your chest." She said, "That's proof enough for me." Boom. Approved. So I'm all proud of myself. Got to go tell the wife what happened. And I get home, and my wife is jumping up and down on the bed like a little 6-year-old girl on a trampoline or something, hollering and hooping. I said, "Honey, you know how stupid you look? You know, what's going on?" And she said, "I just got back from my mammogram, and my doctor says I have the breast of an 18-year-old. And I said, "Oh yeah, well, what do you say about that 59-year-old ass of yours?" She said, "Oh, we didn't talk about you, honey." I told her what happened down at the Social Security office with the shirt deal, and she said, "Well, shit, why did you drop your pants? You could have got disability too." I took her to our high school reunion, and we were sitting there, and there's a lady down the other end of the table, and she just stomp, jumping, commode, hugging, drunk, boy. And I kept looking down there at her, and I said, "Do you know her?" And I said, "Well, yeah." I said, "She was my girlfriend in high school, and they said that she commenced drinking when we broke up, and she ain't never quit." My wife said, "Holy shit, I didn't know anybody could celebrate that long." we had an anniversary coming up, and she was hitting around. She wanted something to go from 0 to 180 in 3 seconds flat, so I bought her a set of scales. But I took her out to dinner anyway. And we were sitting there, and the waiter comes up to me, and he goes, "Sir, what would y'all like?" I thought, well, it's kind of rude coming to me first. But I said, "I'll have me a T-bone steak, medium rare." And he goes, "Aren't you afraid of the mad cow?" And I said, "Oh, no, she can order for herself." we went on home and getting ready for bed, and I was already in bed, and my wife's standing there, and she says, honey, look at me. She said, my face is getting all wrinkled, my hair is gray, my boobs are sagging, I've got a belly, I've got cottage cheese, varicose veins. And she said, say something nice about me. And I said, well, darling, your eyesight's near perfect. I got feeling kind of bad about it, so I thought, well, I'll just give her some good loving tonight. So she crawled in bed, and I crawled on. I'm going. That's how old men do it. Baby, I'm just tearing up that pussy. I'm just tearing up that pussy. And she's laying there, she starts tapping up my hand. I said, honey, what are you doing? And she said, if you're tearing up that pussy, I'm beating your brains out. Y'all have been great. Thank you much.